Well, hello, Args. It's been a while.
Well, it's been a while since we've been at Aghalee farm together, but obviously we've just finished FarmCon and hanging out for a wee while, which was a huge amount of fun.
It certainly was. It was a brilliant couple of weeks. It was so good to see you again, mate.
Yeah, no, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was well worth the trip. But yeah, we're back here and we have more work to carry on doing. I think we've got these 2 fields behind us with the radish, and then we're going to put some corn in, I think, for some maize silage down the track.
That's right. Yeah. No, we've got to clear that cover crop and get the corn in as soon as we can. It is, I think it's March in game now, so that'll then take the rest of the year to grow, and we'll harvest at the end of the year. But yeah, last 2 couple of fields really, and then it's a bit of a waiting game till everything's ready to harvest.
Yeah, it might be a bit of grass work in between, as there always is, because I think, just looking in the shed, we're out of hay, so we're going to need to get some hay made at some stage.
Oh, yeah, we are. Yeah, we're going to need that for the TMR. So, yeah, we probably need to get on with that at some point. But, yeah, I think today's job is these 2 fields, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And you've obviously got your HUD hidden because it's April. But
ah, right, there you go. Yes.
People will be watching
April 1st.
People will be watching my point of view going, what's he talking about? It's March.
There we go.
Awesome.
So, what you want to do?
Well, I might jump into the power harrow and get started on that if you like. I did all the seeding last time and whatnot, so.
All right, I'll go and swap over the seeder for a planter and get it all filled up, and then I'll come back.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, we'll see you down here soon. Did you have a preference which field we do first? Doesn't really matter, does it?
The closest one.
Yeah, right. Get this big one, long one here done.
Exactly. All right, mate.
All right, we'll catch up with you soon.
Yeah, I'll be back soon. Cheers.
All right, cheers.
Hello, everyone. Yes, we are back. We are back at Aghalee Farm, and it feels like ages. I know there was a couple of videos that we'd stacked so that you could watch stuff while we were gallivanting off at FarmCon, but we are back now. We've got a week to get some of this stuff done. Oh, we've got some weeds on this field as well. This is one we planted at the end of the last episode as well, so nice to see that's making some progress as well. Yeah, we'll clear those weeds at some point. That's another little job we've got to do. Now I'm going to have to jump in the Land Rover over here and head all the way back to the other farm, pick up the tractor which Argsy ran back there because it had the seeder on, because we put canola in that field there, and we're going to put some corn in it. So we'll see you at the other farm. Right, here we are. I believe a case is sitting in the shed here. Yep, still dirty from where we last left it. There is the seeder, and there is our Caverneland planter. Never been used this, so we'll get it hooked up. Whether or not we need a front weight or not, we shall wait and see once it's full of seed. But let's get it picked up. We do have our seed just outside as well, which should be an easy fill. Right, there we go. 1,000 litres of fertiliser and 360 litres of corn seed. I wonder if that'll get us through that whole field. Now, if we cover this up, lift this up, we are extremely light at the front. Did you see the front wheels lift there? Now I need to find a front weight. Do we have a front weight? I'm sure we do somewhere. Right, weight located, and as you can see, our front wheels are almost off the ground as we speak, so even just manoeuvring this over to pick this up is going to be a bit of fun. But as soon as we get there, problem solved. Right, let's grab this. It's spinning on its rear axles there, wow. Let's grab this and let's head back up. Actually, this is not bad because it gives Argsy a bit of a head start anyway. There's quite a lot of field to cover. That is a heavy weight, 1.5 tonne, but that has given us all our control back, which is nice. Right, I am slightly worried about this 360 litres of seed. I know corn plants relatively slowly, but that is not a lot of seed in there, is it? Right, we'll see you at the field. Right, here we are, and there you go. Args is working his way around the field. Looks like he's stopped here and gone back the other way. Yeah, there he is. I can see him over in the distance. Right, we can pop this gate now at least and head in. There you go, that mulch kind of texture left after turning over that oilseed radish. Looking good. Look at our soil though. pH and nitrogen is perfect in here. So I am carrying 1,000 litres of fertiliser I probably don't need. Right. Let's get stuck in, shall we? And there you go. It says perfect, but that nitrogen is orange there. Now, there is an element of needing a lot of nitrogen for corn, of course. And it knows that from knowing what's in the planter. So hopefully this will resolve things. Right, let's unfold this. And get into position. Let's see how we get on. Right, planter down. And away we go. Let's get these edges done. And yes, that fertiliser doing its job there. Look at the green down in the bottom corner. Perfect. Just what we needed. So, it's a case of knuckling down now and getting things done. Right, we've run along the top there and just round this corner here. And look at that. 77% of our seed already out. So, we are going to run out of seed relatively quickly, I think. So, it's a long way to run back to the farm. I wonder if I get a vehicle to run up with some big bags and we'll just plonk them in the corner of the field. Zog's doing a good job. It's an interesting shaped field, this. You almost want to run VCA on it, but it's not worth it. By the time you've done your headlands, you've virtually closed off the middle of the field anyway, so this might be a drive-by-hand one. Which is always good fun, for a bit of a change as well. Keeps your eye in. But yes, we'll plonk a big bag at the gate, I think, just for refills. And we've got the second field to do as well, so we should bear that in mind. Right, last little bits of this field here. Args is just about finished. We've got this bottom edge here just to finish off, and then we are good to go. All done. We have filled up once. I've got 47% left, which means we should get this field finished on this tank of seed. And then we're going to nip over. You can just see Args sneaking through the gate there to the next field. We'll go and get that done as well. So, we'll push on. Shouldn't take us too long to get this done. And we'll come back for another quick chat. And there we go, last bit of the field done. 16% left. So, we can go and top this back up. We'll dive into the other field. We're just giving Args a bit of a head start. He's running slower with that power harrow than I am with the seeder, actually, or the planter. So, yeah, we'll let him get a couple of headlands in before we chase him around the field. But looking good. Glad to have this. This is our last field we're about to do, and that is everything done and sorted until we start harvesting. So let's drop this down, hit the refill button. I'm relatively low on fertilizer as well, but I'm going to take a chance with that one. 40%, just under 40% left. And we've done this big old field here, and this second field I don't think is as big. So, let's see how we get on. Worst case scenario, we'll just have to run back to the yard and do a little top up. Now, I think I might have to shrink this down to get through the gate. Look at that. Well, we'll go clockwise this time. But like I said, we'll just let Args catch up a little bit before we get stuck in. Get unfolded though. We'll just watch Args for 5 minutes. Right, we think Args probably done enough here for me to get started. So let's drop this down. Let's get stuck in now. What I'm gonna do, which I never do, but I'm gonna do it for a laugh, is try the ridge marker to help us do our straight lines when we're going up and down the field. Obviously not as beneficial on the headlands, but it'll give us our centre line. And then we can see if we don't miss any bits. There we go. I'm not sure how well it's going to show up with this ground texture, but we'll give it a go. I'm going to put my HUD up as well so we can see how much fertiliser and seed I've got left. And to make sure it's applying on the field. Looking good there, going green as well in the mini-map in the bottom corner. So, looking good. We are definitely going to run out of fertiliser though. No question. Take it back. That ridge marker line is pretty good, isn't it? In places. Giving us more of an overlap than I thought it would though. Right, slight problem there. We're overlapping with the radish, so we're just going to have to head down to this end. Oh look, it's changed the it has changed the texture there where the ridge marker's been. That's interesting, isn't it? Right, let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Right, we're making pretty good progress here. I was just noticing that the ridge marker actually sometimes grabs the tractor and pulls it offline, which is interesting. So just a little bit of resistance there in it. Oh, look, we're out of seed. Look at that, perfect timing. Right, let's go and get a little bit of a fill-up. You see we have filled up with fertiliser. I didn't put it on the vid because it would be boring seeing me run back to the yard and back, but we did top up with that as well. So, but these are a bit closer. They're in the end of the field here, so we'll grab these and fill them up, and that should be us till the end of the field. Quite enjoyed the ridge markers though. It's a bit different. Not something we always do. Get the lid of the planter open. Quick refill. There we go. That bag disappeared actually. Take a little bit out of the other one, so I maybe put 2 bags in. Was a bit overkill. One will have done, but we'll still use it elsewhere. It's not like it's going to go to waste. Right, let's get the rest of this field done. Right, last couple of passes here. As you can see, the old ridge marker is working. It does keep you on the straight and narrow a little bit. It's not super accurate in terms of it's kind of off center slightly here. It makes such a because of the graphics of FarmSim. It makes a massive. It doesn't make a tiny little line. It makes quite a big line. So you've got a little bit of a guesstimate as to where you are. But it's been fun doing it this way. Don't often do this, so always nice to try different things. It looks not bad. We've got one tiny little bit there that we've missed in the middle, but not the end of the world. We'll go back and grab that just at the end, and we are done. Fantastic job done. There you go. Interesting shapes in the field as well. Right, there's Args. Let's have a little chat to him.
A fair race through there, mate.
Yeah, it's quick that. 10 miles an hour. Get used to planting with that.
Yeah, it's not bad. I was struggling to keep up. I thought, geez, there's no way I'm going to stay hitting. But it gave me a bit of room, which was nice. Thank you.
I gave you a bit of a head start here.
But no, it looks good. I was just looking at the expected yield there. We're not quite at 100%, but not too far off. It'll just be those weeds we need to deal with.
Yeah, we'll get rid of those at some point, won't we?
Yeah, we will. All right, what's the plan? What do you think?
Well, there's not really a massive amount left to do. I know there's a few weeds on the canola field we planted last episode, but we don't have any equipment, so we'd have to think about whether we bought a little hoe or a sprayer. Probably a bit too soon for spraying, but we could do that. But other than that, none of the grass is ready at the moment. Everything's planted. Cows are full of food. So that really is the only little task. Either that, or we knock it on the head now and have an early night.
Well, that's just what I was about to say. You're telling me I can knock off and go to bed early. Pretty
much, mate. If that's what you need to do, Args. You do that. Yeah. You need your beauty sleep.
Well, I'll tell you what. I might. I think you're away for a couple of weeks, aren't you? So maybe some weeds might be a good job for me to deal with while you're away.
Well, there you go. Yeah, there's a. I think you're an episode behind me still, aren't you, in terms of numbers? So yeah, you could rebalance things with that if you feel like it.
All right. No, that sounds good. Well, I think that probably is a good place to wrap it up for today. Yeah. It was good. Very speedy. It
was, yeah. Nice to get everything done. And that means when I'm back from holes and things have settled down over the next few weeks, there'll be a bountiful harvest here waiting for us.
Yeah, smashing into some grass work, getting some wheat harvested, some corn chopped for silage, all sorts of things to do.
Yeah, we're going to be in the money.
Excellent. All right, mate. Oh, well. Pleasure as always. You have a good rest of your week and we'll catch up with you again soon.
Yeah, likewise, buddy. Good to catch up.
All right. As always.
Cheers, mate.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Yep. Bye.
There we go. Short and sweet this episode, but you know what? You can only do what you can do. So we'll run this back to the yard and we'll get everything put away. And yeah, we'll be back in a few weeks. I am on holiday. With the family for the next couple of weeks, so it is going to be a little bit quieter for me, but like I said, if you want to tune in and watch Args, he's going to be kicking about and may come back for an episode or two while I'm away, so yeah, go and support Args and give him a few views. But there we go, let's pop the gate, let's head down the path, and we will say thank you very much for watching. It's good to be back. I've barely played over the last month. It has been that busy with other stuff that it's been a challenge to get the time at home, in fact, to even sit in front of the computer. But we're back now, at least for the next week or so. So we'll try and get some content out for you lot. Thank you all for your support. It is very, very much appreciated. And I'll see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.